Hello, guys. Welcome, everybody, to Purple Ace Podcast. I am your host who bleeds purple and gold, Isaac here. So the Vikings will be taking on the Arizona Cardinals, the 6-5 Arizona Cardinals at US Bank Stadium. So the Vikings, I think, are in good control of their own destiny. I think you just need basically in order to win. I mean, the playoffs, though, I think the Vikings will definitely make that. But if they want to win the NFC North, I mean, of course, you're going to have the Lions lose a game, which is not very likely, which is the thing. They could either lose next week to the Buffalo Bills or maybe the Green Bay Packers or the Chicago Bears. Either one of those teams I feel like that they can beat. Because I don't think the 49ers are going to do anything really. So, you definitely need one of those things to happen. But the Vikings, though, but none of those things matter unless the Vikings take care of their own business, because you know how much they struggle doing it. But let's get into the game instead of just the big playoff stuff. So starting off with the Vikings defense versus the Cardinals offense. I mean, the Cardinals offense, their only weakness, though, I feel like, is their offensive line. The rest of their weapons, are really good, honestly. And also, one thing that you have to do is to stop Kyler Murray, because once you let Kyler Murray, get going, he's gonna put up a ton of points on you. So that is a major factor that you cannot do when playing Kyler Murray, because you also have to get into the fact that he can escape the pocket, because the Vikings struggled a bit with Caleb Williams, running outside the pocket, and extending plays with his legs or buying more time. You got to find a way to stop Kyler Murray, and not let him destroy you, honestly. Just limit the damage as much as you can, because I think the Vikings can do that. So basically, you just need to stop Kyler Murray. And also, basically, not just that, but also, maybe it's not just the secondary that you can't trust. I think the seventh front should get after it. I think that they do need to step up. You got so many weapons on there. James Conner and the Arizona Cardinals leading rush offense, they are 6th in the league in rushing offense. So they're a pretty good run offense. Although I like to credit the Minnesota Vikings, because they've been very good with run offense, rushing defense, because I think they're top 5, if not. At minimum, they're top 5 at minimum. So, you need to basically have the 7th front step. And also, you also have to hold accountable the weapons, the receiving weapons that they have, like Trey McBride or Marvin Harrison Jr. They're a good duo. I don't remember who the underrated wide receiver is, but you also need to take account of them and don't take them lightly. So basically, the offensive line, though, is really banged up. The Seattle Seahawks were able to hold the Cardinals offense to just 6 points. So although Trey McBride did go off for 133, but you can still get after him and still generate pressure, which is what you need to do to make him uncomfortable. So yeah, I would try to limit the cornerback, safety, blitz packages, maybe linebacker. Do all sorts of things that you need to do on the defensive side, which honestly, so just don't let them take you out of the game. As far as the Vikings offense, the Vikings defense, I think you should put up a ton of numbers against the Arizona Cardinals because the Arizona Cardinals defense is really not good. I mean, there's not really a whole lot of standout players that you could really say that they are good. I mean, but here's the thing that honestly though that I think they should do, and I think that it is their weakness, is the Cardinals pass defense is their weakness. So they're basically, they've been struggling with, I mean, they have Buda Baker, who's basically their best pass defender at this point. So I would say that you need to pass the football. I mean, because give Sam Darnold a chance, and let him do whatever he needs to do. Because I think there is a ton of receivers that are going to get wide open. Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson, they should get open. If Justin Jefferson is double covered, those two should go off against the Cardinals. So I think, though, they should absolutely do the thing against them. And also, basically, for special teams, I mean, they need to clean up the mistakes, like the onside kick, thanks to Johnny Munt, just the punt coverage, the kickoff return team, not allow them to get shorter field situations, just minimize that as much as you can when you're up by like 2 scores. You got to try to turn those mistakes around and not let them happen again. So yeah, I think though this is a game where it's going to be either one of the two things are going to happen. I mean, I could see both of them happening. So I mean, but I think the Vikings do get the win. I think they do put up some points up against the Arizona Cardinals. I think they do. I am going to say the Vikings win 27-21. Another nail biter of a game, because the Cardinals are probably going to do that to any team. So I feel like it's going to be that type of game. So that's my final score prediction. What are you guys' thoughts? Make sure you guys hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Skol Vikings.